MoB is the idea that when smart, hardworking students from different departments in the School of the Arts come together and work collaboratively on community-engaged projects in Richmond, Virginia, through love and design, the city becomes a better place.
MoB is a design lab dedicated to design education and experimentation in the city. Marvelous, marveling, multitasking in many dimensions in the middle of Broad Street between the two VCU campuses in Richmond, Virginia.
Who is MoB?
32 students and 3 faculty from VCUarts teamed with the Storefront for Community Design, 150 volunteer professional design mentors from throughout the city, and over 60 clients in the past 3 years.
From where do MoBians come?
The 3 design departments in the School of the Arts, fashion, graphic, and interiors, among others.
Where is MoB?
205 East Broad Street, where we share space with the Storefront for Community Design.
So what?
MoB is a catalyst for creative and innovative community design that challenges the status quo and spreads love to the city through good design.
Those questions are the easy ones. The what, who, where of MoB. I am the jester who must ask the questions that you cannot, lest you have your head removed and handed back to you. You have learned to play the university game. You have come to class, you pass, and then move on with a box checked, ready to move on to another box and check, and then again. Preparation for life? But tell me, please tell me, why it is that Socrates made a school with a tree and a group of eager minds. And we now require a multinational a university and a cadre of educational customers to wear the black and gold. The tree of Socrates was the physical plant. That is simplicity. The eager minds were the student body. That too is simplicity. We have wandered from our heritage. The university was founded in a monastery, a place of focus, of enthusiasm, and of simplicity. What is the model for a university now? A summer camp? A country club? What have you given up to come to school? What would you give up to simplify your education? The food court? The spa on Carey Street? The legion of advisors who guide you through each day? The expectation that your experience is prepared for you as long as you are satisfied with a prepared experience? How can MoB exist in a university of homogeneity and predictability? What if you came to VCU with no expectation but to learn? What if your individuality was your major and your colleagues were your general education? Then, maybe then, you would understand the poets from whom you will hear before we leave today.
We thought the best way to explain what MoB is to talk about what MoB is doing right now.
My name is Meredith. I'm a part of a
Mayor.
team working with the Lewis Skinner Botanical
Floral,
Garden,
dogwood,
Urban and Regional Studies and Planning at
Urbanism,
VCU,
just
and the
a crow's
community
fly away.
initiative, Beautiful RVA. We are preparing a
Instruction,
toolkit
guidance,
that will assist citizens
resource,
as they undertake
friends,
beautification projects
neighbors,
in Richmond.
stewards, Virginia.
We attend community
Discussions,
meetings facilitated by Beautiful
connections,
RVA,
sharing,
interview
baby
potential
boomers,
users
Gen
of this
X,
toolkit,
Y,
and then make
phone
guides
app,
for
PDF
organizing
brochure,
projects that range from
birch,
planting a
ash,
tree
maple, fir,
to installing a mural
EdTrask
to
G40,
hosting a community cleanup.
grassroots, community-driven,
We are making it easier for citizens to make Richmond a more beautiful place.
Huzzah.
The MoB ICU team is designing a hub of information about the Institute for Contemporary Art. We are creating an exhibit
Model,
about the design
ID,
and construction
breaking
of the
ground.
Stephen Hall designed ICA
Watercolorist,
building.
lecturer, architect.
This exhibit will be
Dialogue,
housed in the
connection,
ICA's temporary
collaboration.
headquarters, now under
Offices,
construction,
location,
adjacent to
headquarters.
and just
Fine
west
arts
of the
applied
VCUarts
arts,
Depot
crafts,
building. The
exhibition
exhibit will
space,
spark intrigue while embodying the concepts that
Bold,
shape the ICA,
microcosm,
a bold microcosm of suspended reality. The ICA construction zone is located at the corner of Broad and Belvedere and is slated to reach fruition in the next few years. The ICA will be a non-collecting interdisciplinary incubator of connection, collaboration, and dialogue.
RVA Works provides offices and training rooms for entrepreneurs and small businesses. They asked us to make a space as exciting as their mission, which speaks of innovation, versatility, and collaboration as a business incubator. RVA Works goals are to provide Richmond a new model for economic growth and urban development. We are focusing our effort on realizing their goals with a responsive and authentic design solution that offers a cutting-edge environment so Richmond business owners can grow their skills, network, and resources. In their own words, RVA Works envisions Richmond as the new model for urban development, working towards economic growth and individual career success.
This summer, MoB+Storefront and the Richmond Behavioral Health Authority, RBHA, collaborated to create Recovery by Design, an 8-week design course facilitated by designers and artists for RBHA's clients who participated in the sessions as students. Each session used prompts to focus on different design processes with tangible outcomes for the students and RBHA. The goal of these sessions was not only to teach design skills, but also to use design as therapy. For October 1st Friday, the MoB+Storefront gallery space exhibited the work produced by the RBHA students. We continue to work with RBHA to generate ideas for next summer's curriculum and consider ways that design can serve as a vital component in the healing process.
Aided by the community organization Our House, our job is to redesign both the interior and exterior spaces for 36 transitional housing units. They sit on a pie-shaped lot on the edge of Mosby Court. These buildings are currently vacant, contributing to urban blight in the area.
Under development.
These units will be renovated to become innovative, sustainable living spaces. The goal is to revitalize the surrounding Mosby neighborhood.
6th District.
MoB students will work to design comfortable, affordable homes within these abandoned walls.
Empty shells.
Thoughtful landscaping will create exterior rooms that extend the interior spaces to encourage community gathering and gardening.
Across boundaries.
The James River Association, a conservation nonprofit focusing on recreation and education in and along the James River, engaged our group to create signage for the upper James River, about 60 miles flowing downstream from the river's origin. These signs are meant to be seen from the water by river users to indicate river mileage, access points, and points of interest along the waterway, including Appalachian Trail and protected scenic areas. A signage system like this has not been utilized in a freshwater, non-commercial setting. The group is currently working on non-invasive signage that will protect sensitive and undisturbed areas of the river.
We are only one class dealing with 20 projects. We total 37 people. We're not saying we'll save the world, but we'll try to help by walking sideways, on our hands, on top of clouds, even inside gray clouds. We trust our creative foundation. We have to, because it's the best thing we got. We're worried because so many problems are so big. Some say they can't be fixed. We're learning how to tie knots. Simple procedures can get really strong. We're here. Sometimes we don't want to be here. We show up. In a world where many don't show up, we ask you, show up.
A few weeks ago, we all went out to dinner in a neighborhood we're working and designing in. It is an unlikely place that gives people with tough lives second chances. We met the second chance cook who prepared our pulled pork barbecue. It tasted great. We gave him a gracious tip and a strong round of applause, and he gave us a smile that we all felt. We figured out that night it wasn't what we designed, but what he designed. And that every single one of us has the power to enable creative acts and solutions. Thank you.